Alright, let me start off with, I can't do lives until y'all start liking and sharing my stuff, please. I'm back. My name is Angela Ward, and I'm in the fight for the good fight, and I've been fighting for a while, and I am not losing my faith of justice. So, I am going to play some music. I always do this in the beginning, because it helps me get my head clear. It gets me focused on what I'm doing, because doing these videos, honestly, I don't want to be on here.
Fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. If you stand our ground, our fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. Cause we stand our ground. See a day that's coming up ahead. A sad day when all the real ones are dead. Better load up your pistols, your rifles, and your shotguns. Better pray and read the Bible if you got one.
I could've did this long ago, but my time would've came and faded. And God said just do right, better live right and be patient. There's a day coming up when they gon' need to hear your words. All your trials and tribulations, all the wisdom that you have learned. They gon' burn down the city and divide this whole nation. One nation under God, and we ain't riding with you, Satan. Not the woods, we come racing, patriotic with pistols blazing. Let them cannons hit the bank for this younger generation. Let them grow up and live just the way we did. Let our kids have a chance before that chance is over with. I'm being nice as I can get, and I'm trying to be a friend. But if you cross that damn line, Lord forgive me for my sins. Now they gon' have to kill us, take us out of town, but we ain't giving up, bro. We ain't laying down, man. We straight up raising hell till they put us in the ground. So you better back up when you hear that sound of the fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. Cause we stand our ground. The fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. Cause we stand our ground. See the day that's coming up ahead. A sad day when all the real ones are dead. Better load up your pistols, your rifles, and your shotguns. Better pray and read the Bible if you got one. Daddy told me don't you ever back down. Don't let them take your land, don't let them take your house. We don't give a damn what you think you gonna do. All the lies that you tell them, what you say and do. Some men ain't built for this. Some men tuck their tail and hide. Some men really live for this. And that's me and round the line. Stand up for everything we believe in. Live strong and we put our family first. While I'm here still alive and I'm breathing. You cross the line, we gon' put you in the dirt. I see a day that's coming up ahead. A sad day when all the real ones are dead. Better load up your pistols, your rifles, and your shotguns. Better pray and read the Bible if you got one. They gon' have to kill us, chase us out of town, but we ain't giving up, no. We ain't laying down, man. We straight up raising hell until they put us in the ground. So you better back up when you hear that sound of the fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. Cause we stand our ground. The fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. Cause we stand our ground. They gon' have to kill us, take us out of town, but we ain't giving up, no. We ain't laying down, man. We straight up raising hell until they put us in the ground. So you better back up when you hear that sound of the fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. Cause we stand our ground. The fire from the cannons. When the smoke clears, we're still standing. Cause we stand our ground.
put on and listen to me sing. So, anyway, like, fire from the cannon, that's our mouth. Like, you know, none of us want to go to jail, and none of us, you know, want to get hurt. And, you know, just like this guy, Tyson James, yes, I'm going to call you out, because you deleted my comments. And I record all my phone calls, by the way, just to let you know. And, I don't even freaking know you. You want to get on the internet, you want to talk about, you know, Christian stuff, godly stuff. And you're saying that all women have to bow down to you. That if they're with you, or all men. Well, I hate to tell you, I got bigger balls than you got in your pants on my chest. And most of these women out here do too. Because for 6 freaking years, I was on the internet watching women arguing with their men that are watching fucking porn while they're fighting for their kids. So, and this is my opinion about it, okay? If you have to watch porn, then obviously you're not into the person that you're freaking with. And if that person that you're not into while you're in bed watching porn has to bow down to you, cook, clean, and do everything, I think that's called slavery. A little bit. Sorry. It's a form of it, just to let you know. And it's called narcissists. Alright? The Bible has been manipulated. It's a proven fact over 10,000 times over the past decade. Or a couple decades. No, even more than 10,000. And with that being said, when they kidnapped my grandson, I got the court transcripts. These people are citing Bible verses, talking about taking children. Okay? So, if you change one word from can to can't, since you want to delete what I said, I'll put it in the video. You can make that sentence mean a totally different meaning. So when you got these evil people that are out here fucking making people's families destroyed, mostly on a lie, and kidnapping their children some go to good homes. I'm not saying all go to bad homes. Some need to be taken. But a lot don't. And when you're taking these people's kids, and you're destroying these families, and you're doing bad things to them, and murder, to rape, to, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff they do. They starve them, put them in cages. I mean, they do crazy shit. So, you know, if they can sit there and cite a Bible verse to me, and I know that the Bible's already been manipulated over 10,000 times, do you think I'm going to read that damn thing? I live in hell. What was that dude? Adam Sandler. Remember? He had to fight the devil in New York City? And all the churches were just, you know, just getting by. Hey, come to our event, spend your money, come and just hang out here. Because we're not talking about what's going on around us in our community anymore. Because we done kidnapped half America, thanks to Hillary freaking Clinton. Okay? But men are supposed to be the alphas. I get that. Yeah, they should. But not even you are an alpha. I'm sorry. But, because if you were, you wouldn't have disrespected me. And you would have helped a woman. My mother has been trafficked her whole life. Ever since she was 12 years old. Probably even before that, because they shot her father right in front of her. Okay? And you won't tell my mom's story. I've been asking you this because you have a platform. I've been asking everybody to tell my mom's story. Because if you think things are going to go back to the way they were, they're not. Okay? I didn't ask for any money. You can contact the author that wrote the book. She'll tell you. I ain't asked for one freaking penny. All I want is my mom. Because money can't buy my mom. You understand? And you disrespected me because you talked about porn and sex on the phone with me. And now you're sitting here talking about Bible stuff and porn. And, oh, if a man wants to watch porn, you let him watch porn. No, you don't. Because if a man is into you, he'll be into you. That's love. You trust the person you with, they trust you, and when you connect, you are connecting with each other, not you and the fucking phone and whoever's on it, or the TV or videotape or CDs or whatever the hell you have now. That is so disrespectful to your woman, and you wonder why the women don't give a crap about most of these men. Because they're sick and tired of being disrespected. Like, go back on my wall. Well, no, I took it off because I told them I would. You know, I was messing with somebody for 20 years. I was just a side person. But to me, it was more, you know, because that man done a lot for me. And to be right where I need to be, I can't be nobody's side thing. I need to focus on one thing, and that's my Creator and what He wants me to do next. I know I'm here for a reason. I know I've lived through everything I've lived through my whole life to be here to tell my testimony. That's why I played that song at the beginning. No, I'm telling you what I've learned. I was 13 getting a mental evaluation, told I was like 27. You know, she got the mindset and lived the life of a 27-year-old already at 13. Come on now. Obviously, I must know something. People want to ban me off the internet. They want to keep me freaking quiet. They don't want me to talk. They threaten to put me in jail for exposing pedophiles. And people recording child rape like I was raped. Okay, but you won't tell that story, but you want to say a woman's got to bow down to you. Who the fuck would bow down to you? Because I sure enough fuck ain't. And I don't appreciate you deleting my messages when I was writing in your live chat. That shows me you're a coward. Because you can't even answer nothing to nothing. Because you know you was talking shit. You was just trying to get people on your side. And that's not how you do it. Okay? I'm a good person and I help anybody. I bend over for everybody. People tell me I need to stop helping people. But I don't know how to stop being nice to people. Okay? But I know this. I know my Creator's got me here. I know I'm very well protected by my Creator. And I know He leads me every freaking day. He leads me every day. I don't have to go get a gun. These people are so scared of me, just use my mouth. But you want to use your mouth and talk about women got to bow down to you, but you can't use your platform or your mouth out there in the street standing with somebody, trying to help them stop what's really going on. You know, back in the 60s, they had the hippies, but they were drugging them. Well, can you do it without drugs? Let's get out there trying to help these people get clean. But figure out how they're not going to die if they quit, because people are dying either of that do whatever the drug that is. If it's meth, they're dying of fentanyl. If it's fentanyl, they're dying of meth, which doesn't make no freaking sense to me. Okay? Get out there and help your neighbor out there in the street. I do. I do a lot. I don't have shit. But I guarantee you this. I don't care what color you are. If you're hungry, I will feed you. But I'm supposed to be racist, okay? It is not. It is the time now to start speaking. You know, I watched Roseanne, you know, the Roseanne Barb show. I watched her from 5 days ago and Another Man. And I need to go look it up because I was at the hospital and I watched this whole thing. I'm going to tell you, I have never found something in a long time that would keep me on there over an hour. They did. And it was awesome. So, you know, with that said, it is time to speak. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. Now, let me tell you a little bit about me. Some people might think it's weird, and I don't care. Because I think it's weird, too. I really don't like it. My grandma used to say it's a gift. I think it's a freaking curse. But there's times that I guess you say vision, see like a flash. I see it in my head, but it's not there. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it happens. It normally happens right away or within, like, not long. I could speak something and it would be right. Like, one time I was driving to New Orleans, I didn't even talk about this person. I said, oh, Sean's in jail. I don't even know why I said that. I just blurted it out for some reason when I was driving to New Orleans. So my friend in the passenger seat called the jail. Guess what? He was in jail. How did I know that? I didn't know. Right before they kidnapped my grandson. I haven't seen my son in over a year because we got into it about his wife and him and the kids, and I was confused about what was going on at that time. Because this was the first one that they did this to. My oldest grandson. And I hadn't seen my son for a year. But guess what? One night I came home. I can tell you exactly when they were recording at the Horseshoe Lounge with Nicolas Cage, because I was sitting right across the street watching them record a movie. And while they was recording that movie, I kept thinking about my son. I went home and my mom asked me, she said, "What you doing?" I lay down, get up, walk in the kitchen, sit down. I couldn't sit still. I said, "Mama," I gotta go find Corey. I don't know where he's at, but I gotta find him for some reason. Something's wrong. I drove straight to my son. Did it not freak him out and me? Yes, it did. I didn't stop nowhere in between. I drove straight to where he was at. It's weird like that. So with that being said, when I was a kid, before they did the surgery, okay, to fix my ears, where they beat me till my eardrums were busted, they had to fix my ears. And I had to have major surgery on my head when I was little because of that. So anyway, before they did that surgery, I used to dream all the time. I guess some people say it was just a getaway from what was happening to you. So when this was happening to you, I was able to, like, disassociate myself, is what they say, and be somewhere else. But this was in my dreams, and I remember it being in my dreams, because at one point in time I wasn't being messed with, and I was still dreaming this. And it was kind of like the movie Avatar. I've been saying this for years. Like, when I watched that movie, I was like, what the hell? Did they, like, pick my brain or something for the dream I had? Because you didn't have no sorrow. You didn't have houses, cars, and everything was in sync with itself. I mean, everything. I guess the best way to say it was heaven, because there was nothing bad there. Nothing. And I had that dream a lot. Flying around this beautiful place, swimming all the time. I mean, it was awesome. I want to go back there. But the only way I can go there is by doing what's right. And I know that. Because when I was 6 years old, the last time I had that dream, I woke up and told my grandma I was going to see a spiritual war. I was 6 years old, never been to church. How the hell did I know what a spiritual war was? All I knew was being raped as a child and traveling around the United States. Okay? So, with that being said, I have been to different congregations of beliefs of people, because I guess that's my journey of life. That's where it led me. I have been anointed by all kinds of people. I've even walked into a satanic church and then people bowed down to me. They couldn't believe I didn't know what fallen angels meant. I don't wear jewelry. I don't give a shit about money. Contact my ex-husband, he'll tell you. I threw $1,000 out the window, because one time he tried to tell me all I cared about was money. I threw that shit right out the window, a whole $1,000. Going down the interstate, I went back and got the thought, no. I don't care about money. I don't care about, I mean, I need a vehicle so I can get around, so I can do what I do and be able to live here. But it doesn't have to be. I don't have to have a brand new car. I don't have to have a brand new house. I don't have to have brand new things. I don't buy into the system. Like, when I was a kid, I was with some dude that did witchcraft, sitting on top of the school building where they had a pentagram, and that's where I learned about blood diamonds. I was like freaking 10 years old. And I said I'd never wear jewelry, and I never have. I wore my wedding ring, and that was it. I never wore jewelry. You know, in my life, my Creator He's molded me good. I have a very short fuse, yes I do, and I have a potty mouth, but that's where I grew up at. I grew up in the strip clubs. I grew up on Bourbon Street. Come on now. I grew up in the streets. So, what am I supposed to be? I don't know. You know? And, you know, I keep saying it. I'm sorry I didn't speak out sooner, and I got a lot to say, and I got a lot to talk about. But we can do this, and we can do it peacefully. We really can. But people got to come together and stop thinking they're better than somebody else. And they got to stop trying to get popularity just for themselves. I guarantee you, if you start helping other people and show love, you know, the thing that everybody lost, because all they do now is lust. They don't know how to love. Things will work, because that's what they needed to do. CERN was built to find out what was the fabric that hold us together. The fabric that holds us together, that they can't destroy, is love. Energy. I don't understand the energy thing, and I don't go sit and do all that yoga stuff and all that. But I know when I walked away from doing the bad stuff, I prayed. I said, I want to do something to help people and make good money. The next day I woke up and I started doing massages, and I still, to this day, talk to the first person I massaged, and that was 13, 14 years ago. Yeah. And he told me when the first time I touched him, I have an energy that I put off that I never felt. People tell me that. So I'm some type of natural healer, and I don't know how I do it. I just do it. You know? I mean, my creator is really good, and I wish the police would stop calling me, because I can't do appointments no more. Remember, y'all sent Robert Go Get 'em at me to shoot at me through my business. And now I'm so scared I can't open up another business. I'm scared to go work for myself anymore. I'm scared to go fucking work, honestly. But I know I have to. Because I know that y'all's hands reach very far all the way around. So, like, since I went to court, since you people want to watch my videos, every day I'm getting calls 3 and 4 times a day. I haven't advertised anywhere. I haven't tried to go meet new people to do massages ever since I got shot at. I'm not going to, because how do I know it ain't these people? So y'all are wasting your freaking time calling me 2 and 3, 4 times a day, you freaking crazy freaks. If I'm not advertising, then why are you calling? And you sure in the hell ain't gonna get no booty. You're just gonna get hung up on or cussed out. Because that's not what I do. I don't have to do that. So I wish people would stop getting that shit twisted. I'm so aggravated, like, really. I'm gonna close this video because I don't want it to be too long. I'm getting ready to do another one because I want to talk about political, serious things that are going on in our government, that people aren't clicking on all cylinders and putting the pieces together. I don't know why it's so easy for me to do it. Like, I'm sitting back here like, what the hell? I'm watching my planet just, you know, and no one's doing it. And what I found this morning, I'm going to tell you, you need to start looking at who's running for every single political office, even your Senate. Because I found the people who kidnapped my grandson a different name in a different state. Much love.